Abuja. Welcome to 2025. Yes, and welcome to Good Morning Abuja on NTA Channel 5, the Unity Station. It's good to know that you are there. We've been together from 2024 and here we are in 2025. Thank you so much for keeping a date with us. Yes, we have come into 2025 and this time we have lots fantastic lineup for you this year and this morning. My name is Cynthia Opene. Now we are joining Mema Ekukinam, okay, in this inspiring message that she has for us, cultivating a positive mindset in this new year. Please let's hear from her. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Abuja. As we step into this beautiful year, I'd like us to run with a quote from Zig Ziglar. He says, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." I mean, 2025 is a blank canvas, and the beauty lies in what we decide to paint on it. The thing is, statistics shows us that 45% of people have New Year resolutions, but only 8% of that actually gets to achieving their goals. So the question is, how do we make 2025 a year where we truly grow and achieve successful goals in our personal lives and in our professional lives? Staying motivated. The thing is, motivation is like fire. It needs fuel to keep it burning. So this year, surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who push you, who challenge you to continue to do better. Another thing you can do is learn how to celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small wins. Every time you hit a milestone, celebrate yourself. These are the things that will keep you motivated to continue. Here are a few tips to help with that. Number one, overcoming challenges. I want you to understand that they will show up. And so it's important to prepare ahead. Prepare mentally and prepare physically. Now, remember that challenges are a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. The way you look at challenges determines if you will surmount them. So when they do show up, remember that they're coming to teach you to refine and tweak your goals, touch it up a little, find more clarity, and then move ahead. So when they do show up, I want you to face them with courage. Working towards your goals in 2025. To achieve your goals, you need clarity. So please, take those New Year resolutions, put it on paper, write down those specific goals, how you hope to achieve them. Make sure you have measurable parameters to check yourself and to see your progress. Make sure that your goals are actually achievable. Make sure that they are relevant, because when your goals are relevant, it never dies. It just keeps expanding and getting better. And finally, make sure your goals have a specific timeline. If you just leave it to happen whenever, it means you're not really serious about achieving them. So please make sure you set goals with clarity, with specific timelines to when you hope to achieve them. That's how to go about it. The future doesn't just happen. It is created by the steps that we take today. So make sure that as you start 2025, you approach it with a positive mindset, with a heart full of determination, and with courage in every step that you take. I'm Coach Mema Ekukinam, and here I'm wishing you a prosperous and phenomenal new year.
Thank you so much, Mema Ekukinam. Yes, those were inspiring words, encouragement for us to motivate us this year, 2025. Now it's time for us to take some health and wellness tips, and this time we're joining Akwaimam Etuk as she talked to us about gives us some essential tips, okay, to help us stay on top of our well-being. Let's hear from her. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Abuja. Can you believe it's another year already? The start of the year is a perfect time to hit refresh on your health. And guess what? Taking care of your health doesn't have to be complicated. It's not just about eating salads or hitting the gym. It's about protecting your body in every way possible. Today, I want to talk to you about 3 simple yet powerful things you can do to feel great, stay strong, and stay protected. Eating well, staying active, and the most important one, keeping up with your vaccinations. Let's break it down. Step 1. Let's start with feeding our bodies right. What you eat has a huge impact on how you feel and how your body runs. Keep it simple and balanced. Vaccines are such a game changer right now, and they can protect you for years. Vaccines are safe, effective, and usually come with only a little side effect, maybe a sore arm for a day or two. But compare that to the peace of mind you get from being protected. And here's the best part. When you get vaccinated against communicable diseases, you're not just protecting yourself. Think of vaccination as a gift, not just to yourself, but to people around you. Step 3, move more and stress less. I know life can be very busy, but even a 15 minutes of walking, dancing, or stretching every day can do you good. Add some deep breathing and quiet time to manage stress. It's just as important as staying active. Add colorful veggies, some lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. Nothing fancy, just balanced. Some changes add up. Maybe today you can swap soda for water, grab an apple instead of chips or biscuits, and throw a little spinach into your eggs. Tiny changes can lead to big results over time. And stay hydrated. Water is your best friend. It keeps you energized, helps your skin glow, and keeps everything working smoothly inside. So here's the plan for 2025. Take small, manageable steps to take care of yourself. Eat a little better, move a little more, and protect yourself and your loved ones with vaccination. It's all about progress and not perfection. You've got this. Let's make this year your healthiest and happiest one yet. Thanks for joining me. And here's to a stronger, brighter 2025.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, first and foremost, Happy New Year to you. This is the Good Morning Abuja on NTA Channel 5, the Unity Station. Okay, you've heard it, that our well-being is very, very important. You heard those essential tips, okay, for us, okay, to be able to stay on top of our well-being. It's time now for us to take this feature on Insights. We'll be right back.
As the year 2024 comes to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made it unforgettable, from triumph to tribulations. These experiences have shaped the lives of individuals and will continue to influence their outlook in the years to come. This is Abubakar, a liver disease survivor.
4 years ago,
After being diagnosed with this illness,
with,
he has gone through treatment and has made remarkable recovery.
sometime back, over 3 to 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with liver problem. But going about the advice doctors gave to me, I happens to overcome it. I am now going about my daily activities. My work happens to be a field worker, and I'm doing my work perfectly well now.
As we bid farewell to 2024, we are reminded that every experience, big or small, has the power to shape us. These memorable moments have inspired, motivated, and transformed lives. As we step into 2025, let us carry the lessons of 2024 with us and make the most of the new opportunities that awaits us.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. Now we want to take our first break on the show. Let's go there. We'll be right back. Right now, we want to discuss building stronger communities in the new year. And we have a leader who is deeply committed to community development. Please join me as I welcome Honorable Abdullahi Adamo Candido. Sir, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Cynthia.
And good morning to you.
And good morning, viewers as well.
And Happy New Year.
Same to you.
We are now in 2025.
Exactly.
We are grateful for 2024.
A beautiful year gone.
Yes, you know that building a stronger community is one of the bedrock, okay, of nation. Should I call nation building?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's look at some of the initiatives, okay, from your own point of view, some of the initiatives that will also help in building a stronger community.
Viewers, I think this question is very simple to to be discussed. And I think we're talking of nation building. We're talking of how everyone, will come on board to ensure that the nation keep growing, keep progressing, keep moving forward as far as we're concerned. The last year, of course, and successive years, government come in and go. I think everyone has done the little he could. But we are setting into 2025. It is a clarion appeal that everyone's hands should be on deck, so that we should see Nigeria progressing faster than we could imagine. We've been lamenting for so long, we've been talking and we're not acting. We should try to be so decisive in doing things with our hands sometimes, not waiting for government's attention more often. We should also try to say, as community, we should come together and look at our surroundings, discuss our areas, discuss how things can be fixed, and then solutions can be found through community engagement.
Okay, you know that in the bid to build communities, okay, or to strengthen communities, there are some challenges that the people face in doing this. For you, what do you think are some of these challenges?
Well, I think one most important thing as a challenge is that vis-a-vis where we all come from, we come from different societies. And some people usually tend to only look up to government often, waiting for government to do things for them, to find solutions to even commonest problems and challenges that they could even, as a community, fix it. Some other communities are already aware that they cannot wait for government all the time. And so you see them coming together, fixing things for themselves. But in our case, I think where I come from, I will not say that we always wait for government. No, but I think we often wait for this government to always attend to our challenges. I would wish that as we go into the year, we are now in 2025, we should come up with new innovations. We should be thinking fast, so that together as people, we can think of what are those challenges around us. Is it water? Is it light, electricity? Or what do we try to do to fix, to ensure that everybody find one or two things to be doing through skills acquisition and what have you. These are all, areas that everybody's hand can be on deck, and then before you know it, everybody will be seeing doing one or two things.
Okay, now for you, I know that the residents have a role to play.
Yeah.
You cannot live in a community and you feel that, look, everything has to be in place for you without you having a role to play in it. What role do you think that the residents, and maybe organizations, businesses around the communities, what role do you think they can also play?
To my own judgment, I know that all communities are segmented. There are people who have town unions.
Okay.
There are people who have community associations, women associations, youth associations, and what have you. every segment of associations, they used to have certain things in mind that they will wish to get it achieved between January to next by December. They are either two or they are thinking of taking it over to the next year. But now I think I would suggest and advise that associations within communities should begin to think of how best they can think of an idea before asking government to come into that, to intervene for them. Because if you wish to do something and the government is actually saying you're doing that thing to promote, growth in your area, to promote, development in your area, such institution or such community will usually get the government's attention more than those who always sleep over issues and then just wait for government to come to their aid.
Okay, we've heard instances of communities, or should I say community leaders, not wanting non-indigens to do anything. They always tell them, don't worry, we will handle it. Meanwhile, you have non-indigens or residents who are willing, to contribute. So in such a situation, what do they do? Where do they channel these two?
I think it will be a disaster for any community to begin to think that they alone can fix their communities. No community grow without visitors. I mean strangers, whatever name you call them. There is no city today that is not overpopulated by visitors. The locals, you will discover that they are just a little. But because they embrace other Nigerians around them or visitors around them, everyone come with his own idea. If you are a resident of that area and then you got a visitor, the visitor may have come with new innovations, certain skills that could develop your community. If you discard them, if you frown at them, if you don't welcome them, then you are chasing away development, you are doing away with progress for your community. So it is an appeal that visitors make up a city. Community cannot grow. Community cannot have development if you don't welcome visitors to your area. They are very important. Every part of the world, you see the United States of America, Canada, England. In Nigeria here, you call Lagos, you call whether you say Lagos, you say Kano, wherever you go, that is, filled to the brim. They are populated by other, visitors and making development grow faster there because they have come with skills and the indigenous also key into those skills and then earn a living from there.
Okay, we'll go on a short break, and when we return, we need to talk more because in this, as we enter the new year, or as we have entered, this is a new year already, exactly. 2025. Exactly. So it's necessary for us to build our communities. So let's take this break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the discussion. Please don't go anywhere. It's good to know that you are still there. We've been discussing building stronger communities in this new year. And we, like I said to you when we started, to have somebody who is deeply committed to community development in the person of Honorable Abdullahi Adamu Kandido. He's still here to throw more light on the topic. So, sir, let's look at successful, tangible programs that you have seen that has helped communities, grow and then become stronger in the FCT.
In the FCT here, of course, particularly in the area I'm used to, or area that I come from, Jua, Gwagwa, Karumu, Day side, I've seen tangible evidences where community, through associations, come together to pursue a program for the community's development. I've seen a community that have in mind to ensure that they have a borehole constructed in their area. And without waiting for government's attention, they were able to do that. Of course, sometimes the government used to come to attend to them, but the evidence I'm trying to give now is that I've seen such communities that have put in place boreholes in their area. And what is it for? To ensure that they don't just unnecessarily wait for government, but they are able to also secure means of, getting water so that they can, within their own area, they could be able to get water for their use. I've seen that. Of course, personally, let me give an example with myself. For the last 1 year, 2022, that is outgone now, I was able to ensure that through skills training, computer training, whatever, we have been able to, develop the IQ of our younger ones to learn computer training.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that is also a community, progressing because we were not doing that before. We thought of, having the younger ones hook up to computer training so that before you know it, we could have skills of computer and then something like that. So a lot of initiatives that were put in place by communities in my area, and
Okay.
like I said, it is working for them.
Wow. Okay, now looking ahead, this is 2025. What, from your own opinion, what are those steps practical steps that you think individuals, can also, individuals, government, can contribute to building a stronger community?
Like I keep talking about this community thing. Communities all most of the communities are located within the threshold of the local councils. We cannot expect local government to do everything for the community because, for instance, I come from Amak, and local council like Amak as a council has a lot of community that within the area council the pulse of the area council cannot meet up with all the challenges of all the communities. So what is expected is that the people themselves should come together, team up, okay, organize themselves, all right, and then think of what can be of benefit to the communities, and then pursue it to the end. Except if they are not able to, take it to the conclusion, then they can now call the attention of the government. And the government, in this case, the local councils, or even through some NGOs and civil societies, certainly they can be assisted and then get, their challenges resolved.
Okay. This is New Year. I'm sure you have a lot of people you want to wish Happy New Year. And then you also have a word of advice from your, what will I call it, wealth of experience, okay? You have advice for our communities, okay? And then you have people you want to say Happy New Year. So please go ahead.
First and foremost, I think I must appreciate Nigerians for bearing the brunt for this while. The last year, 2024, has not been too good economically, but we are not losing hope. There is still hope, and that we're appealing that everybody should be calm, should be prayerful to the government, and then should be patient enough. But even within the context of being patient, we should also be hardworking. We must not just sit aloof and say government must do everything for us. My advice is that everybody should sit up. If you are a farmer, go to the farm, engage yourself in farming. If you are a trader, go and do your trading. Don't wait for government to do everything for us because government cannot be able to achieve everything. But we should also appeal to the government to also ensure that Nigerians have been patient enough. This year 2025, the government must sit up. Government of all these, the hierarchies of governance. I mean, the local council, the state government, the federal government must sit up and should not take the country or Nigerians for granted that our patients must not be seen as if everybody seems to be a quiet person. They should wake up and ensure that Nigerian get the best. 2025.
Wow. Thank you so much. And we say Happy New Year for you, to you. Thank you so much. And please keep doing what you are doing by lending your voice to make sure that our communities are stronger, and they have all they need to have. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
So we've been discussing building stronger communities in this new year, and you've heard all he said to us. All hands must be on deck. It's not just for the government. It's not even only for the community leaders or for the community members, but everybody who resides here, the people who run business in the community, the organizations, everybody, all hands must be on deck for us to build a stronger community in this year, 2025. So it's been Good Morning Abuja. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Now we want to talk about how you can manage your money. This is 2025 now. Okay, the mistakes, financial mistakes of 2024, we want to lay them aside and push forward so that we'll be able to manage and plan our finances very well this year, 2025. And we have someone in the house who is a specialist in that area, who is going to be giving us tips on how to plan our money and manage it. Please join me as I welcome Boluwasefe right? He is a brand and monetization strategist. She has helped over 200 entrepreneurs, okay, to make money. So I'm sure you're waiting. You too, you want to join to make money. Please join me as I welcome her to the show, and she talks to us about smart financial planning for the new year. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Wow, 200. Please join. Let me join. Put my name in that list because everybody wants to make money. And this is today is first, first of 2025. So it's good for us to start early to plan. Okay, so now we're looking at smart planning. How do we plan? First, a lot of people will be wondering, what is smart planning? What are we talking about? So please, the layman's language, just explain to us first.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Happy New Year.
Same to you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, viewers. So, what does smart planning mean? Smart planning is just a way of critically analyzing the way you want to do something, the way you want something to be done, what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve it, and setting an action plan for that thing. So that is smart planning. For every single day you wake up from your bed, you get out of your house, you have what you aim to achieve, how you aim to achieve it, even why you need to achieve those things. So those are plannings, those are smart plannings that just put you on that lane to be able to do things right.
Okay. So, this is always good for us to know the first step to take. Like I said, the year is still very young, okay? So for you as a professional, what are those steps or the first steps we should take or want to plan? Especially money. We're talking about money. So what is the first step we should take?
All right. The very first step to take in this whole thing is to first understand who you are as an individual.
Okay.
Who am I? This is a way of self-evaluating yourself.
Okay.
What are the things I did in the past that were not too good, that affected me from achieving the necessary results?
Okay.
This is a way of taking responsibility for everything. What do I need to do? What are the things I said I would do that I didn't do? Analyzing who you are is very critical.
Okay.
So that is where you can now say, okay, how do I correct this mistake? That is where the planning now comes in.
Okay.
It is when you know who you are, what you didn't do right, self-analyzing yourself, then you can come up with how you want things to be done.
Okay. Now, you've just given us steps. You gave us few steps. But I know that there are some, when I call them common moves.
Yes.
There are people who, for instance, I'm going to the market. I have a list of what I want to buy. This something that is outside my list. Already I've planned myself. But suddenly as I get to the market, I see this, I see that, I want to grab. So it means that I've not planned.
Of course.
Abi? So for you, what do you think happens when you make such a mistake?
Yes, it happens because it is still coming from not taking responsibility.
Okay.
Not analyzing yourself. Just living a life on autopilot. Living a life on an autopilot, you wake up, you get money, you spend. Where is the money going? Where is it coming from? You don't care.
Know, and you don't just plan for tomorrow.
Plan for tomorrow. Wow. That is when you can enter the market. You plan to buy tomatoes and pepper. Then the next time you are seeing shoes in your in your basket.
It's common among women.
Yes, it's common among. In fact, whether man or woman, it's common. It's not only about going to the market alone. You can just see something on an ad, maybe on social media, just an ad that does not talk to you. But the next thing, because you have some few nairas in your account, the next thing you are buying. Then you ask yourself, why do I buy this thing? You cannot even account for it.
Okay. So how do we create a realistic budget?
Now, talking about budget, you need to first start from your goals. Set realistic goals. Now, talking about goals, we have financial goals, we have personal goals. For whatever you want to do, set your goals. And if it's for financial, yes, because we are talking about financial stuff. Now, you need to set your financial goal. From January to December, how much do you spend? That is tracking your your expenses. For every single thing you buy in this month of January, track them.
Okay.
Even if it's 50 kobo thing, don't say maybe it's just 10 naira. No. Track everything.
Okay.
This will allow you to know where your money is going to and how much specifically
you are spent.
do you spend on a monthly basis.
Okay.
So when you get this right, you can sum everything, at least on the average, you know that, okay, if in a year you spend 500,000 in a month, that means in 12 months, you know, you do the math. So if, for example, you are not earning up to that and you are spending up to that, then where are the remaining expenses coming from?
Okay.
Where does the remaining money coming from? Because you can do this by, okay, you are earning 500,000, for example, as salary, and you are spending up to 700. That means additional 250,000 naira has entered the money, but you might not notice because you are not taking track.
Okay.
Then by the time you not, track everything, you realize that you spend 750, and you look at yourself, my income is this. Where did you get
the extra 250?
That is how debt comes in.
Oh.
Borrow me 5,000, you borrow me 10,000, you borrow me 20,000. Before you know, you just know that you are owing people, but you cannot say why and how. Then instead of you borrowing, then what other thing? Instead of you to be, going here and there, collecting money from people, what other thing should you do? Then you can plan what other source of income should you do.
That's where the investment strategies, that's my next question to
Yes.
you. Let's look at smart investment strategies that one can pick up this year.
Okay, talking about investment strategy, you need to be very realistic about this thing. Know what you are earning, know what you are spending. Then, when you know what you are spending, you track everything. You can know what are the things that you need and what are the things that you may just want.
Okay.
Then you come up with your list of necessities. You apply 50, 30, 20 rules. It's a model. 50% should go for your necessity.
Okay.
Things that are very important.
Okay.
That are priorities. 30% should go into maybe other things. When you get, okay, I saw apple on the road, I didn't plan, then I bought it. I saw shoe in a store, then the 30% go for those little emergencies. Okay. Then 20% can go for investment. So the remaining 20, let it go for the investment. And what are you investing? The level of thing you are going to invest will be determined by the amount that is on ground.
Okay.
So there is no wrong or right investment here. So far, it is within what you earn and what will not choke you at the end of the month.
Okay, as we round up now, I know maybe there's somebody watching us who is carrying over debt into the new year, or who is just wondering, how can I be able to manage whatever I'm earning will not be able to sort out a lot of bills. So what would you say to such a person as we round up?
Okay, the thing is just that I will advise that you be calm on yourself. You are human. So it's not something you want, it's not something you pray for, but it happened. Take responsibility that yes, it's your fault, but you shouldn't beat yourself. Then find a way, strategize, reach out to them, call them, send messages, tell them you are going to pay, and this is how you want to pay. So as you are paying, you deprive yourself of a lot of things. You don't do like the usual, the normal days.
That's where sacrifice comes in.
Exactly, you sacrifice. Then as time goes on, you realize that you pay.
Okay. So I'm sure there's someone there watching you that you want to wish, or many people, you want to wish a happy new year, especially the 200 entrepreneurs. And I've added myself 201.
Yeah.
So you want to wish them a happy new year this year.
Yes, happy new year to you all, Nigeria. Happy new year to my family. Happy new year to my people on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, to all my fans, to all my followers. Happy New Year to you all. And thank you so much for the amazing 2024. We can do this again in 2025.
We've been talking about smart financial planning in this year, 2025. She has said it all. You owe someone, you don't have to just pack everything and leave yourself empty. Have an agreement with the person. Don't just keep quiet to look as if you're not responsible. So reach out to the person, have a plan, and sort it out. And please don't be too hard on yourself. She said it, don't be too hard on yourself. No matter what it is, there will always be a way out. And I'm saying to you, 2024 is gone. gone with all the challenges. 2025 has come with beautiful things for you. This is from us on Good Morning Abuja to you. Please don't go anywhere. Let's take goodwill message from one of our Royal Highness. We'll be right back.
I want to congratulate my people who are residing at Chiefdom, being the heart of the nation, for this New Year festivity. I want to pray that Almighty Allah should give us long life and prosperity. And I want to also thank the people who are residing in Chiefdom for the cooperation and support that have been rendered to this Chiefdom and the administration of this government. However, I want to draw the attention of we people who are residing in this Chiefdom, by extension Nigeria, that we don't have another country to call our own than this great nation, Nigeria. And what is important now is that we should continue to give support and cooperation to the present government. President Tinubu has come to transform the nation. You have brought the hope for us. And definitely there are some policies that we might foresee. They are not going to be good, but I always said no leader will ever bring something that will be harmful to her citizens. So I foresee that all of us, as stakeholders, Nigerians, please, we need to cooperate and support, and his administration as well. Pray for his government. We are all part of the government, so all of us, we are all stakeholders. And I wish our country, especially by my chiefdom, peace, there should be prosperity for the nation, for my people, and as well, they should be able to we should be able to progress and develop this nation.
Yes, you've heard it from him, okay? The things we should expect, the things that is expected from us this year, 2025. Now we want to talk music and wellness. You know, music has become a tool for relaxation, for relief from stress. Okay, so this new year 2025, we have someone in the house who is going to share with us how you can use music, okay, to relax in this 2025. Please join me as I welcome King Toby Sachs. So I'm clapping for you. The king attached to your name. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for joining us. And a happy new year to you. Welcome to 2025. I say that to you. Welcome. Welcome. So
I'm excited already.
Today is a new year, so we are celebrating. We are excited because 2024 is gone and 2025 is here. Yes. So thank you so much for
honored to be
joining
here.
us.
Thank you so much, NTA. Thank you, the family. Thank you for the community. Thank you for bringing me here.
Wow.
And I'm honored to speak with you.
Thank you. And we're saying a very big happy new year to you.
Happy new year, everyone.
Happy new year. Yes, we're excited. Okay, first, I'll start with you before we go into the music and wellness.
Okay.
So, who is King Toby Sachs? And why do you play what you play?
I would say music has been probably the most vital part of my life. I've been doing it from like very, very young. And one thing I noticed is no matter the disaster, or no matter the good thing, or no matter what has happened in my life, music has always been the better part of it. And it has made me better. It has brought me really good, amazing people around me. The name King means royalty. I'm royalty. I know I'm royalty. My name is Toby, as a lot of people would know. So King Toby Sachs is my stage name, and we've been working on bringing a fusion of our cultural, traditional music with jazz. We'll see how we can make music better daily for every single one who is to hear.
Wow, wow, awesome. So how can we, from your as a professional, okay, so how can we use music, as a tool for realization? So when we talk about music and wellness and mental health, how can music, what role do music play in this?
When you say you want to use music as a tool for relaxation, I feel it's a little bit limiting because music on its own is therapy.
Oh, therapy, yeah. Okay.
There is nothing music would not do for you if you know how to tap into it. Because music is a very spiritual thing. It's not something you do with levity. It's not by your physical body. Your mind is always looking for the next thing to do. What music does is keeps you on the frequency that you can focus on what's in your front. You have this, you're looking at this, you want to achieve this. You should pick a few kind of songs that would help you get to that position.
Okay.
So instead of wanting to, let me use the word relax, because you relax when you're stressed, you use music as a lifeline.
Okay.
It sustains you through every emotion.
Wow.
So it's not necessarily relaxing. It helps you rejuvenate. That's the best way.
Okay, so you're indirectly or you're directly saying to us that this year, 2025, for one's mental health, that one can use music
Yes.
to relax, apart from relaxing, healing process.
Yes.
Healing
Rejuvenation,
process.
as I said.
Yes, that's beautiful. Okay, for you, do you have okay, you mentioned you were saying some kind of music that one can now, from the kind of music you play, is there any specific ones you want to choose and say these ones will
I've always told people that music is not something you just listen to because someone else does it. You have to be very practical about what you want to hear. You want to, because whatever you're listening to is germinating in your heart. And whatever is germinating in your heart is what you produce in your life. So whatever kind of music you're listening to should be, one, edifying, two, should be love promoting.
soul lifting.
Must be soul lifting. It must be soul lifting. Because if you create so many positive vibrations in your life with the kind of music you listen to, you have positive results.
Wow.
So people like my day one mentor has always been Michael Jackson.
Wow.
He has inspired me so much. People like Luther Vandross, people like Stevie Wonder, and the rest. So I feel like those kind of music don't really exist anymore. But if you can get something that similar, something that will hold you down.
That has good message.
Exactly. The
Good
lyrics matter.
Yes,
The lyrics
because
matter.
we find out that, like somebody said, Baba Tigba, I said the music of these days, they are no songs you will be proud to sing along. Do you understand? In those days, the kind of music, the weddings you want to sing, everybody wants to sing, both old and young.
Yes.
But these days, there's some music that you will not even want your friends to hear you singing it, okay? And you will not even want your children to sing along to it.
I think the world found out how powerful lyrics are.
Okay.
Because lyrics create confessions and affirmations.
Okay.
And life is built with vibrations. So your affirmations, your confessions is what creates your positive lifestyle.
Wow.
So when you're trying to, let me use the word, put some people in a limitation, or you want to put them in a kind of mindset, you give them a few words to say. That's what lyrics are. So there are a lot of lyrics that we say have brought us bondage, a lot has brought us prosperity, a lot has brought us good life, just
Some
by
fear.
the kind of words.
Some put fear in people's
Yes,
lives.
it's all, once you know there's a particular message you want to pass, you write your lyrics according to that message, then make people sing it over and over. That's all.
Wow.
That is what music does.
Wow. Wow. So that means we must be mindful of
Very
the kind
much.
of music we
Yes.
listen to.
Yes, you have
Okay.
to.
And then be mindful of the kind of, apart from listening, the kind of music that we sing along
The
to.
one we even create. That's where the crazier thing is. What you create, the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart,
The mouth speaking.
what has come into your mind and germinated in
Over
your
the
soul
time.
is what you create. So when you are even creating your own kind of music, you're saying the same things you heard.
Wow. Now we want to know today is New Year. Everybody's excited. We want to hear music. We want to say to our Creator, we are grateful. We are grateful that we have left behind 2024 and we are seeing 2025. There are a lot of people that started 2024 with us, and it's a pity they are not here.
True.
So we have every reason, many reasons to be happy and to say Thank you to our creator. So now, like you said, music is for us. So music will lift us so we want to be lifted. Can we see
I would be
play?
a Michael Jackson song called Heal the World, because that's my message for today.
Wow.
I know you need to be grateful, you need to be thankful, but I believe the best thing you can do for the world is make it a better place. The word, so heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and for everyone around us. If we have a good life, we have good things.
Oh, yeah.
Proceed on.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. We have heal the world, everybody. It's the only thing, it's the only message for you. Spread love and just have fun.
Wow. Heal the world. Make it a better place. There is no better time, and better, should I say better hour, better time, better day for us to pass this kind of a message than today, being the first of 2025. Yes, we are saying to you to make this world a better place. I tell you, be your brother's keeper.
It's just all that matters.
Yes.
Spread love.
Spread love. Yeah, just spread love. Let's
love.
be our brother's keeper. Let's be that helping hand.
Yes.
Okay, that will help to lift someone up. Someone who is down, we need to lift the person up. There's something I keep saying to people. What will I say? Make your shoulder, give out your shoulder to someone who feels that it's over. So you say to the person, it's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over. Thank you so much. Thank you for gracing our studio this morning. And we are saying a very big Happy New Year. And keep spreading the message, using the music to heal the world.
Heal the world.
All right, it's been King Toby Sars. You heard him. Heal the world, make it a better place. And that's what we're saying to you on Good Morning Abuja on NT Channel 5, the Unity Station. Heal the world, make it a better place. All right, let's go on this break. And when we come back, the program continues. Please don't go anywhere. This is still Good Morning Abuja. Happy New Year for those of you who are just joining us. Yes, you have missed a lot, but don't worry. We still have more for you. Yes, we just had the King Toby perform for us, and he was saying to us, heal the world, make it a better place. Now, let's go to, this celebration is not complete without food. Okay, let's go to our kitchen as we see how coconut chicken sauce or chicken coconut sauce is prepared. Let's go there and see it. We'll be right back.